They're just deciding to be
That's
assholes right
okay.
now.
That's all right. Good evening, everyone. You are live on stream. Hi,
Good
What up,
everybody.
though, peeps?
Howdy ho.
Mini Sanity. Okay. Let's get this party started.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, so let's get started. The year is 3200. Humanity is scattered like dust among the stars. The broken relics of a former day litter the sky, and men and women struggle to rebuild the glory of humanity's lost golden age. You are all on the free merchant ship Zirtab. Your goal is to take jobs, get paid, and pay off the ship. Who knows what dangers you might face in the vast nebulas and whatever. But be wary, danger awaits. The crew is starting off on Nawaz in the Manti system, which is circled on the map. So I guess in my notes because I'm unprofessional. So we zoom in on this planet that is kind of barren and it's got like half of it's like has sand surrounding it, the other half has like snow, and there's this small little portion of bright blue. And we zoom in into the blue, and we see the Zirtam in all of its glory, and we see a female standing there. Kogu, would you like to introduce your character?
Steed the psychic.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, like, describe what Steed looks like.
Oh, she's got medium length black hair with feathers and other assortments in it. She looks like she's dressed from a rather frigid planet. And she has very tight bracers on her wrists.
Okay. So since you're the captain, you were looking for, crew members and whatnot, and all of you have accepted Steed's offer. The next person we see is, they walk into the frame, is this older looking guy. He's got white hair and he's black. Zeno, introduce your character.
Well, my character is a technician assassin. Traveled from far away. White hair. Regular, average looking dude with an exosuit. Regular guy.
So, did you and Theed want to have a conversation before anyone else showed up?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so next we see Marcus and Leto walk in. Balderon and Ricky, please describe your characters. Whichever one of you guys want to go first.
Marcus is about 5'4". His hair is graying. He's a grizzled war veteran from a backwater planet. He's adopted the mismatch armor that has proven effective through a number of battles, and every time he defeats somebody who he deems a warrior, he takes a piece of their armor and attaches it to his own.
Nice. Ricky, please describe your character.
Alright, my guy is Leto Chambers, and he is a early middle-aged guy with brown hair, brown eyes, and he has basically a cowboy get-up, leather jacket, leather boots, a revolver on his side, and he comes from a medical planet, really, or a science planet, and that's his background.
Okay. And then lastly, we see
Oh, good
Boat
lord.
stumble into the room. Describe your character, Sanity.
Well, my character is Bert. He's about 6'1", 185 pounds, with a pink mohawk, a nice comfortable set of blue armor. He is a grizzled bounty hunter who has won the Galactic War and is out on a quest to prove himself and see just what he can accomplish and spread his name to fame and glory throughout the galaxy.
Is he also there to sow his wild oats?
No.
I was thinking
Okay.
that if he was looking for his friend Ernie.
Okay, so we kind of just get this pan of everyone's character standing in a line, and we kind of see like like behind the shoulder of Theed, looking at all you guys. Kogo, did you want to address the group?
Well, welcome to my ship, and don't break anything or I will break you.
Fine with me.
Roger.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you guys walk to the Zirtam. It's got. Actually, I'll move you guys over to the ship. Cause yay. So this is basically the basic outline of the Zirtam. I guess everybody walks in through the cargo bay, which has a drop down like pad that you can walk up.
Mhm.
And
Firefly
there's-
An
style?
on-ramp. Yeah, an
this is-
on-ramp.
Yeah, like an on-ramp. And
Yeah,
You know-
exactly Firefly style.
yeah, so there's the cargo bay, and I guess everybody just picks a room that they want to stay in. So far the crew of the Zirtam has accepted a mission from a man named Richard Davenham on planet Valentine in the Clytus system, which is movie back, which is right here. It is 2 spike jumps away.
All right.
Okay, so did you guys want to get started, as in like jumping through the space, or did you guys want to have some talk before
What
jumping?
planet are we on right now?
You guys are
like-
on. For the planet, you guys are on Nawaz. You're in the Manti system.
Yeah,
the
but,
blue circle.
Yeah, but
Okay,
more
okay.
details about the system, about the specific planet we're on. Is it like
Well, it's kind of like a barren world. It's an outpost world, which not many people live there. It's just basically there for like surveying, the galaxy. It's a tech level 4 planet. You can breathe on it.
Are there any jobs on it?
There is no jobs that you guys can take on the planet. I made sure that you guys had enough spike fuel to get to Vitus. And hopefully Kogo doesn't fuck up on her navigation roll.
If we end up on Roni because she doesn't know how to fly, I'm gonna have to learn how to fly a ship. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy.
so?
Did you guys
Do
want to
we
have
all
time
wanna
to?
try?
I want to talk
Talk?
to Bert, actually.
Okay.
So I guess I walked up to Bert and say, "Where'd they get you from?"
The same place they got you, partner.
Oh no!
Really
Swift
now.
comeback from Bert the Butthurt.
All right. Hopefully you can get the job done.
I guarantee you I can.
I want to have
course.
Thea just sort of standing off to the corner as they're having their interaction.
Okay.
I'll turn to Theed. Got any good whiskey?
Don't fall out.
All
Had a guy
right.
do that once. It's kind of messy. I don't want to clean that.
All right. I take the room over there by the docking bay.
I am obviously in the captain's quarters.
Obviously.
I just go to
Obviously.
my
You
room
wanna
and
touch it?
chill.
Anyone touches my room, I'll murder you.
I'll be in the med bay.
You know we kick you out when we get wounded, right?
Oh, shit.
Oh shoot. Or I guess actually I ask where that is.
With the med bay?
Yeah, or I ask is it Thea?
It's the
Dean,
Theed. I asked Theed where the med bay is.
I give them I pretty much look at all of them. I'm like, all right, come with me, and I give them a quick tour of the of Zertam.
Okay.
I think I'll
I
claim
show
that
them
room
each
right
to the
there.
rooms. I'm like, pick a room and it's yours. Don't touch mine or I'll murder you.
That's one way. So the Zirtam, as I said, it's a free merchant ship. It's equipped with a multifocal laser and a sand thrower. It can hold 100 tons of cargo space, and you can have up to 6 crew members at a time on the ship.
I want to explain all that to them,
Okay.
just so in game explain.
And also before we set out, I pull out one of my Lazarus patches and say, "Y'all see this? This is always gonna be right here in this pocket. If anybody goes down and I can't help you, you take it and slap it on their head."
I'm just gonna give him a look like, bitch, I don't need that.
Alrighty.
So, do you guys want to get off the surface of the planet now and get into space?
But
Well, the hatch closes, from the bottom. The cargo bay door closes, and I guess the pilot, correct?
Yep.
You pilot and navigate.
does anybody else have any navigation to them?
Boot does. So
What's his is his
Zero.
navigation better than mine?
probably not.
I don't think so.
All right, then I'll do it.
So Theed, you lift off the ship off the planet, and you take it up into space, and I guess we see Boat walking out of his room and down the hallway to the bridge, and there's computers all on the front end of it. There's kind of towards the back of the wall is the captain's chair where Theed is sitting currently, and then in front of her is a holographic map of the galaxy. And so Sanity, if you want, you can help with the navigation roll.
Okay.
So that way Kogo can get a +1 if you succeed on it. What you'd have to roll for that would be your navigation skill plus your wisdom.
For both of us?
Yeah, but Sanity's gonna roll first.
Okay, give me a second.
2d6. I don't know if I said that. I think I said foe by accident.
Alright, so this is what I'm gonna have to figure out really quick.
The easy way to do this is to open your character sheet, scroll down to your navigation, hit the button next to it, and type in the attribute that she just told you, which I believe was
Wisdom.
Dex.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
And then it's gonna ask if it's assisted, and you're gonna say no.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Navigation. Alright, so that'd be underneath here. There it is. Alright, attribute wisdom. You said assisted would be
You don't get assisted
Okay.
because you're the one who's assisting.
gotcha.
Okay, so you see
There you go.
the holographic nav computer, and you've worked with these things before. You're pretty handy with them. So you help Koger out and say hey, so we're gonna go through this path of stars or whatever. So Koger, if you'd like to roll your nav check now
Wisdom?
with wisdom, and then you get a +1 from Sanity's help. Okay, so we see the Zirtam in space, and it kind of just shakes a little bit, and then it disappears. And you guys look out the windows. I don't know if there's windows in the room or not, but at least on the bridge, you see like blue and white and pink, like all these colors just explode in front of you. You know, since you basically hyper jumping through space. It will
Whee!
let me take you back to the.
Swoosh.
It will take you 6 days to get from this system to this system. So you guys basically
Alright.
have 6 free days to do whatever you want. If you guys want to roleplay, you can. If not, then I can just skip to the next nav check.
Okay, I was gonna ask because I was not too sure, but can we like learn any skills through reading or working or anything during this time?
You can't learn skills. The way that you would get most skill points, besides leveling up, is you'd pay for them. You'd pay for the training.
Alright.
Makes sense. But I'm broke.
All right, since I don't
I'd
know
like-
anybody's capabilities as far as combat goes, and I am a combat guy, I think we should do a little sparring session in the in one of the cargo bays if there isn't one too full up.
Basically,
thick are
all
the
you guys have
walls?
in the in the cargo bay is just empty shipping containers.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
perfect.
I wanna organize the shipping containers before we do the spar, and I want to take inventory of the med bay.
Okay, you can do that. Currently in your mid bay, you have an auto dock, which will basically it will assist in medical, help and whatnot. It will diagnose you to the best of its ability. It's only a robot. You've got two.
The Baymax.
Yeah, Baymax. But you've got like two beds in there, and then there's like a couch that you could use in emergencies. If you wish. There's a med kit and a Lazarus patch in the med bay just in case. Of emergencies and whatnot.
All right. I want to make sure the Lazarus patch is in a safe and secure spot, and also I want to check on my Sprite.
Okay, you can do that. So
I'm gonna play with him. I'm gonna play with her while they start their spars.
okay, so we see this like, where do you keep this spray? Is it like in your back pocket or?
She chills him. She chills in my head.
So we see this little blue like crystal thing up here, and as Theed said, it's a ice sprite. Comes around and just like makes a noise, of happiness and whatnot. So
Just like a
He's-
Navi.
yeah. So then we cut to the did everybody go to the cargo bay to just
I
fight?
went.
I don't know. I'm going towards the spar because if no one's gonna take part, I will take part. I just want to play with my. I want to play with my
Okay.
Sprite and keep my
I'm-
sanity normal.
I'm still in the med bay.
So Mystic, you're
Okay.
just gonna stay in the med bay, and then Boat, what about you? Are you gonna go to
I'm
the spar?
sparring.
You're sparring,
I'm
so
going for the
everybody
spar.
but Mystic is going.
I want to go to the med bay. I want to double back to the med bay and drag him into the spar.
He's dragging Mystic into the spar. Okay,
Yes,
so I guess
he,
we see
he is going to spar.
I guess we see Theed have her hand on the back of Mystic's collar, dragging him on the floor, heading towards the cargo bay. Then we jump to the cargo bay, and we see the back side of Mocus, and on the other side of him is Leto. So what are you guys doing? Are you starting to spell? We see Boat walk in through the door.
The basic rules of the spar is everyone uses armor, nobody uses weapons, fists only, so that any
It's fisticuffs.
bruises or cuts we get will heal up over the next couple of days. I just want to look at people's general combat readiness. I know not everyone is used to fisticuffs, so everyone should be on a decent footing here.
Okay.
And as soon as somebody gets a bruise or takes damage, they're done. This is just introductory. If you want a more intense training session later, We can arrange something.
Okay. So I'll have you guys roll the hit, but I'm not going to take damage. Just in case. Because even so it's just gonna heal up before you
Yeah.
guys even get to the system.
I'm gonna have the strip down to her tank top and the pants. But she's going to make sure those bracers stay on her wrists.
Okay. So I guess Captain versus martial arts expert over there first.
I'm gonna respectfully offer to shake Marcus's hand.
Okay.
I will take it and give a good look in the eyes, because normally people put armor on instead of taking them off. So you're either crazy or you've got something special about you. And I'm very wary about special people.
Or I
So
just took off my sweatshirt because I was hot.
so in order to hit somebody, it's you're gonna roll a d20. Let's roll for initiative. So Koga and Balderon, I need you to roll. Okay, Bucky, you know. Um,
Roll
so
initiative.
Koga, you're gonna roll like it's a d8 plus your dex. So
Oh, did I double roll it? Oops.
well, either way, you beat Marcus. So you'd act first. So in order to hit something, you'd roll a d20 plus the target's Omu class, which is what's your Omu, Balderon? 5.
Mine is 5.
Okay, so that's 5 plus the combat skill, which you don't have combat unarmed. So you're gonna take a -1.
Yeah, I was just
Um,
removing the heavy warmth sweater. I wasn't really removing the woven armor.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was.
Um,
Just, I'm from an ice planet.
And then you're gonna add your attack modifier. I don't know if punching would be strength or dex. So I'm gonna go with What do you guys think?
We'll go with whichever's higher. Everybody
Okay,
has
so
a different way to
whichever
punch.
is higher. I think Koga, you have a dex of 2, correct? Dex mod of 2.
Yeah.
And then
Um,
your attack bonus, which you don't have. So you're gonna be rolling a d20 plus 6.
all right.
Anything above a 20 will hit.
Alrighty. So I need to wait. All right. First move I'm gonna go for is going to be a sweep kick. Sweep kick.
Okay. Okay, so we see Theed start running towards Mokus, and Mokus, you've trained before, you fought, so you kind of see it coming. So you you jump back a little bit, and she goes to sweep you and misses. Balderon, if you'd like to sorry, checking my phone. If you'd like to, swing back at Koga, then you can.
Oh, yes, I will be swinging away.
Okay, so you've got 5 AC as well. Do you have the unarmed skill?
I do.
Okay, at 0?
At 0, yes.
Okay, and do you have an attack bonus?
Of 1. And a strength of 1.
So you're gonna be rolling at a +7.
So
If I counted right.
So is that I also dodged?
Damn.
Yeah. So
Stalemate.
Balderon Mokus comes, he steadies himself and then he goes and swing where you were, and you just like, whoa, holy shit, and then you duck. I'm not gonna have you guys continuously fight, I guess. So neither one of you guys can land a hit, so you guys keep it at a draw. I guess whoever wants to fight next can step up.
I want.
All right. I'm gonna
to-
go sit and play with my sprite.
Okay.
I want to walk over to Bert and ask.
I think it lagged a bit. Can you repeat that?
I want to walk over to Bert and ask him something.
Okay, you can.
Go ahead.
Are you knowledgeable Post or pre-tech?
He's not
Can I hear
comfortable in
this?
either. Give me I guess a perception check with
Oh yeah.
I guess with intelligence.
What?
How would I go about doing that?
Not
No,
you.
that's
Not
me.
you, Sanity.
Gotcha.
Because Ricky's trying to eavesdrop.
So is that a D20 plus 8?
No, it's 2d6 plus whatever mod
Oh,
stuff you have.
regard that. Disregard.
So it's whatever mod you have, and then whatever the skill is.
Pretty.
You're just out of earshot of the conversation, and
Alright.
you know he's talking to him kind of quietly, so you can't hear the conversation. So go ahead and have your conversation.
Unfortunately, I do not.
Very well. Carry on.
Did you guys want to fight next?
I go up to Zeno and ask him fine.
If
The
you
great
can fight
Marcus
him.
will accept all challengers.
Oh.
I want to
So-
childishly stick my tongue out at Marcus.
So
Or what's Zeno's build actually?
what do you mean? Like body
Like
build?
weight, height, yeah.
Ask
Physical
him.
build.
5'11" height. Doesn't really like to talk about weight.
Well, is he more of a
Alright.
heftier guy? Is he skinny, muscular?
Tad muscular, but
Yeah, I
So-
go up to him and I say, "You want to spar?"
I'll kindly pass for right.
Oh,
Walk off into a corner.
I'll just go spar against the fight this guy. Let's do this.
Nothing brings together unknown strangers like sparring.
Alright, I go
Sanity,
up to
did you want to
Baldur.
fight somebody?
Sure, why not?
Who
I
would
want
you
to
like
challenge. I want to challenge Bert.
Or no, I guess I do fight Bert if Zeno says no. Alright, I go up to Bert and ask if he wants to spar.
So do you accept his challenge or do you decline it?
I accept.
Do this.
So we see Boat and what's your name, Ricky?
Leto.
Leto. We see both of them walk up on kind of like a fighting game style. Look on
Round
the
one.
fight.
Fight.
So both of you roll initiative. It's 1d8 plus you dex.
Okay.
Okay,
Would
so
that be right?
yeah. I don't know why there's an 8 there.
You said roll
it's
dex,
only
right?
reroll it only
With
for
dex.
D8.
Well, it's the modifier. My bad. Sanity.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you could reroll that.
Sure. I'm rigging the game here. There we go.
Okay, so I guess Ricky, you go first. So again, the same way that hit. Sanity, what's your AC? Is it 5?
Yes.
Okay, so you have the unarmed skill, Ricky.
No.
Okay. I don't think you have a attribute modifier. No.
I
Dex
actually have
or
a
strength.
negative.
Well, which one's the better?
They're both -1.
Dude, Dex is negative?
Oh wait, no, Dex. Dex is 0.
Yeah, so it'd be the 0. And then
Dex. So
you don't have a
D20 plus
bonus.
5.
So yeah, so d20 plus 5. Ooh. So, kind of like unexpectedly, you know,
Like I run up and like try to kick him in the face, but he easily dodges it.
like I guess you didn't expect him to kick, so you just like lean back a bit, and then I guess you ready yourself to hit. Ricky, what's your AC? Have AC?
7.
7. Sanity, I know you don't have the unarmed skill.
-1.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 6. Um, you can use strength or dex, the mod,
Strength would be, well, they're both 0, so
so it doesn't matter. And then you don't have an attack bonus, so it's gonna be a d20 plus 6.
okay.
Okay, so you go and I guess you try to headbutt him because it just seems like something you do, and he's like kind of like, well, what, and then just like moves away a little bit, and I guess you guys just keep fighting, and again, it's a draw.
Looks like our group's pretty evenly matched.
I want to walk up to Bert and I want to be like, you want to go?
Why not? I never turned down a challenge.
Just Baldwin. So okay, so now we see Theed and Boat sparring off. Okay, same thing, initiative and whatnot.
Great. How are you doing it with the
Initiative?
with the dice?
Yeah,
like
on the
that.
character sheet, there's
it's on the second section that says common rules, roll initiative, and
Gotcha. Cool.
you beat me.
Okay, so Boat goes first. You're gonna be rolling at a d20 plus
4.
well, at least it's not Thaco.
All right, so D20 plus 4.
I'm waiting for someone to hit.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't know if there was any more to that.
Okay, so you run up on Theed, and you're gonna go and punch her, like I guess in the chest to knock the wind out of her, and she just like kind of turns to the side and like, nope. Okay, so Kogo, you're gonna roll now, and
D20 plus 6 again?
I think so. Yeah, d6. Oh, we got a hit.
Oh!
Describe
Hierarchy
what happened.
established.
So Koger, I guess we see you, sidestep, and then, Boat keeps like kind of like running forward because he's putting Ghost behind his punch.
Can I trip him and push him onto the ground?
You can. I was gonna
Just-
say that
just
you
like a-
kind of run and then kind of scissor kick him back in the back of the head, but
Oh, I wanted to do something a little less theatrical and a little more showboaty.
okay, go ahead. Describe it.
When I sidestep, I leave one foot in, trip him, and shove my palm onto his back.
I gotcha.
So he does a pancake.
So so you have kind of Theed on top of you, pushing your weight down on a hand. You've been beaten by the captain.
Damn.
I just want to give him a kiss on the back of the head and then get up and
Damn.
help him up.
Okay, so did you guys
Willed
want
it.
to, continue sparring? Or
I
we
want
wanna-
to
I'm good.
actually sneak back into the med bay.
I want to drag him back out and
make a
set him up
perception check to
against.
see if you noticed him walking
Okay.
away.
Has
based
Lido
off of
sparred
what?
yet?
Wisdom.
I'll fight you if you like.
Unassisted. 7.
Okay, so I guess as you help him up, you see Mystic walking out of the
I want to call to Mystic and I want to call to Marcus and I want to ask them two to spar.
You guys accept
We've
the
been
request?
called out, and I will spar him.
I look back at Marcus.
Is there any form of intimidation
Remember,
roll
you're
I can
like
do?
6 foot
You can make
something,
a
and I'm
persuade roll.
5'4", and
With
I'm
charisma.
looking
I
at
wanna
you
make
and
a
I'm
persuade
staring you
roll.
down.
No, my character is 5'11".
You're
Not
5'11".
6 foot.
I'm 5'4".
Yeah.
You have like at least 6 inches on me, and I'm staring you down. Are you intimidated by this gray hair?
Are you intimidated by this gray hair? Well, my hair's white, so
Mr. Roshi.
My hair is silver. So I basically look
Can I
back
do
at
a
Marcus,
persuade roll?
shake.
yeah, you can persuade and use charisma. Usually this doesn't work on PCs, but I just really want to see them fight.
Damn, 4.
Yeah, you can't do it. You try to, talk to them, but they're just yelling over each other and they can't hear you.
I'm
So-
going to kindly decline and walk off to the med bay.
Okay,
Still.
so I guess we just see the back of Mystic go to the
With
walk out.
my hands in my
As
pocket.
it-
Yeah,
As
walk
he's
out.
walking away, I want to flip him off. Just like a.
Okay, that's fine. Doesn't see it, but that's fine. So
I don't know. It makes me feel better. I want to have my sprite doing like the little fisticuffs too.
Put them up. So I guess you guys stop sparring for the day. I guess you guys are starting to. You guys are about like a few hours out into arriving in the Nita system.
I say low in the cargo bay before everything. Still probably the best shot here.
So, did you guys want to talk to each other at all, or did you want to wait until you're in system and then jump again?
I want to go to Bert and I want to ask him about his known skills.
Okay, you can do that. Play it out.
So Bert, you got anything special about you that I should be knowing about?
Let's see. Well, I know how to pilot most ground vehicles, and I'm extremely good with a gun.
But not punching.
But not punching.
We know what I'm not good at.
Don't worry, Bert.
Bad,
We
you
can
ain't-
get you there.
Too bad you ain't good at hand to hand.
Well, looks like someone will have
And
to
I want to
teach
give
me.
him like a sarcastic on the back.
Okay.
Um,
So, go ahead. Is that all you wanted to do?
no, I wanted to make a stop at Marcus after that.
Okay. Did anyone else want to do something?
Yeah, I was gonna wait.
I'm just in my
I
room
want-
whittling some wood.
I want to look around the ship to see if there's any maintenance that needs to be done.
Well, it's like not like a newer ship, but it's not like that old. But it's a merchant ship. It's got like exposed panels on the walls. You can kind of see like the interior of the ship. You can see the wires running through the walls and kind of underneath your feet as well. I mean, it's a nice looking ship, but it's kind of a piece of shit.
I want to.
Hey,
want to-
don't
I want
insult Zertim.
I can blow up Zertam, so
I want to see if I can fix any miswires or anything.
you'd have to go through the engine rooms and crawl in through the ducts of the ship in order to check the systems. Oh, you can go to a terminal on the bridge or something and check the systems.
Probably
Yeah,
not
I
a
wanna
good
do
idea to
that.
crawl through engines while they're on.
I want to go to the terminal.
Okay, so
Check things.
give me a. You don't have to roll for this, but you check the systems and it seems like everything's running fine at the moment. There's nothing broken and stuff. Just you guys like there's no repairs. You just need to update the ship, like some of the stuff.
Okay, then after checking, I'll go back to the med.
Med bay.
Lock it.
Do you know you have to like sleep in a room, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So
The med bay does not lock.
no, it can
No,
lock.
no, I said I look at a locket, not lock it.
Okay.
Lock it. Ah,
Okay.
got it,
Okay.
got
I
it, got
must
it.
have misheard.
Physical lock it.
Can I ask what's in the locket?
Whisper.
Well, like
Don't-
even so, if you
don't
tell
wanna
me,
say-
their characters don't know.
Don't want to say just yet.
Okay, so I guess
Okay.
we see we like we follow Mystic on the back in the med bay, and we see him take out like a locket of some sort, and just as he's about to open it, we cut. Sanity, did you want to do something after Kogo's talk with you?
Pretty much I've headed back to my room and I'm just preparing my equipment,
s-
running equipment checks and stirring up my little squid.
Okay, so I guess we like kind of pan by Sanity's room. We see him like cleaning out his guns and stuff, and we see like a little squid in like a tank and stuff, and it puts its tentacle up on the glass and it sticks to it, and the very top of it like wiggles a little bit. And
It wants to
unsuckers.
hold hands. How cute.
And it unsuckers, and then we pass by, and then we see, I guess, Balderon, are you in your room?
I would go to the mess and start making the space food a little more appetizing.
Okay, so we see Theed walk into the mess hall, and you get a smell of eggs. Like not like rotten eggs, but just eggs. I guess you walk over to Mokus and he's like making omelets or something. So you guys can take your conversation.
Go up and
Captain.
sit down at the. Go sit. There's gonna be some chairs near him. I'm gonna say, be like, hello. So going around just doing my rounds. What do you have to add to the crew?
Well, I'm cooking doing some cooking right now, and nobody's ever
There's a
complained
picture
about it
of,
before, so I figure I
Squiddy.
could enhance our journey with a little bit of a homemade meal. Besides being a culinary genius, I'm also proficient in every kind of combat except for ship to ship, and I've never had my hands on an energy pistol, so
All right. Is there anything else you're good at, or is it all weapons?
guns and food's all I've ever needed.
Valid point. And
That's it? All you guys wanted to talk about?
yeah,
I pass
I'm
her
just
an
having-
omelet to have her taste it.
Here, eat my
going
space
to
food.
eat it and smile. I'm going to eat it with a smile, and then I'm going to give a little bit to my ice sprite.
Okay, so I guess while you're eating this omelet, we come into the Nita system. There's only one planet on it, it's Aethra. So did you want to make another jump to get to the Lytis system?
So it's either stay on this planet a day or make another jump.
Well, as of right now, I'm not booking you guys life support because I know you guys can't afford it. But I am docking you guys fuel. So you've got one spike jump left of
Wait a
fuel.
minute. How many days have passed?
6. So it's 6 times 5. So it's 30, I think. The math's wrong.
Oh man, I can totally see Outlaw Star coming. It's like, we're fighting a ship battle. We can't afford to fire more bullets. What do we do?
Fire the red suit.
But yeah, I'm not gonna deal with the life support right now. But you guys have one jump left of fuel. if anybody has 100 credits and would like to boost it back up to 2, you can. Just if Kogo misses the navigation check, you guys might just be lost in space and just be like, I can't jump back.
Well, is it like
Is
common
there-
knowledge that the ship only holds warp drive fuel?
Yeah, it's only got 2 bunkers. I mean, if you guys want, you can stay in the system and go near a gas giant or like a star and get fuel from that because you guys have fuel scoops.
Oh yeah,
I
let's
guess I
scoop
go
some
up to
fuel.
Feed then and say,
Yeah.
we should pretty sure we should get an extra fuel just in case.
So you guys want to scan a gas giant for 4 days?
Let's.
Okay, so you guys get the fuel and whatnot. So now you have two
How much?
jumps. You've got enough for another jump. So you've got the max that you can have right now.
Solid.
So
I do check on Marcus and see how.
okay. So I guess you go and check on Mokus.
Marcus at this time would be in his room sharpening his sword.
I want to go talk to him.
Please have
What can I do for you, Mystic?
Sorry about the other day in Bard session. Didn't feel up to it at the moment.
It's a good thing for a man to know when he's been defeated before the battle has begun.
Well, if you have time, would you like to spar for a few?
I will always make time for a fellow combatant. So I
Well,
would
Can I do
put down my
can I do a
weapons.
perception check to see if I notice this at all? Wherever the hell I am.
Yeah, if you want. Or you can just pull up the ship's cameras.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. You don't have to roll for that. I guess you just pull up the
Yeah.
the audio and the video of the planet. Well, not the ship. So you guys
We
gonna
we ought to
fight?
record these sparring sessions and broadcast them later.
But you guys want to play that out?
when you are ready, come find me in the med bay. I'll be there.
I just put up my sword on the rack over the bed and I say, "There's no need. We can go now."
I look around the room and say, "You sure you want to do it here, or do you want to go?"
Let's use the
Cargo.
cargo bay like we did before.
Very well. Let's go.
Can I observe this?
If you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk over there and observe this. This is
And they passed my room, so I'll go ahead and too, since there's so much commotion.
so they do pass right by my room as well, so I'm just gonna go. observe
Okay,
this.
so you guys get into the battle positions. Roll initiative. I'm not gonna have you guys roll the attacks. Just cause. So whoever beats the initiative. So, yeah, you
Whoever
gotta be a
strikes first gets the victory.
So you know, so you guys are, stancing off and whatnot, and you don't expect the kind of speed that Mystic has, because he's a taller, more muscular guy. You don't expect him to move that fast. They just kind of
I'm only using my legs too. I have both of my hands in my pockets.
well, you gonna fucking kick him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess he kind of just runs, and I guess he gets in the blind spot of your vision, and he goes up and kicks you in the back of the head, and you slam against the deck of the.
Oh no, I can't accept that kind
Well,
of
you don't like
result.
slam, you don't like face plant, but you know, you're like caught off guard and you catch yourself on the deck.
It was pretty close.
No, we're going again.
Roll initiative again.
I
Roll
see
their
the
own
bird.
KPV.
It looks like the silent guy.
The dice roller hates
Meet the
me. It's
master.
official.
So you know, you guys go again, and the same thing. He, you know, he's still
Except this
faster
time
than
he
you
knocks
expect.
his head a little.
But instead of kicking you in the back of the head, he like takes his shoulder, just kind of like bashes you, and you like stumble back, and you're like, "What?" You're just like, "How is he so fast?" You guys are just gonna keep sparring back and forth.
I'm gonna keep taking it until I can put him down on the ground.
Well,
Say in
You
the
can't- you
background,
can't
it
beat
looks
an
like
8.
it's enough.
Oh my
so I
goodness
guess
gracious.
this time you've figured out, like, okay,
Bobby
I mean,
Ham,
he
my
could
man.
if he had any decks.
Thank you so much
I
for
don't think he
that.
does.
Much appreciated,
If
brother. I'd
he
pop up the
rolls an
camera if
8
I
as
could
well,
for you.
though.
Okay, so I guess you guys both run at the same time. You're going to go punch each other, and you guys seriously just
Headbutts!
clash.
Headbutts!
You guys
Headbutts!
clash.
Yep.
You guys go to punch each other, and you just like,
Actually, I
the
block
Super
him with
Saiyan.
my
Do the Super Saiyan.
because my hands are still in my pocket.
Give
And
me
I'm using
1
my
second,
legs
Bobby, and I
only.
will read that out for you,
Wait,
brother.
no, reroll. Cough, cough.
okay, so I guess you like try and like kick him, and then it just kind of goes over. Like, how would that work?
Uh,
I guess you try to kick him, and then
Why don't
he
they both
puts
just
his
headbutt
hands
each
up,
other?
push him down, and then
I figured out your trick now. You won't get me like that again.
Bobby
yeah,
Ham
and
with the
then you
$10
guys just
tip
kind of
saying,
clash into each
what
other,
game is this?
and then just
Can
kind of
anyone play?
stumble back.
Yes, you can, my man.
I look at Bert
You
and
can
say, "You
download.
wanna-
It's actually
you
a
wanna
web client. It's
go
Roll20, and you can set it up with a bunch of people. Generally, like
Don't
just
pick
like
on
D&D,
Bert.
you have one person.
Pick on Bert."
Excuse me. Give me
I
1
guess
I-
at
second.
this
though.
Just
time,
got
Kogu,
whooped
you
by
can make your navigation check to.
Thank you so much, my man.
Well, I
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
do. I'm gonna
page
do something
Bert
for
at
you
some
real
point
quick. Like,
over into the main room, but I don't know what's going on.
Sanity's AFK. I don't know. what's
There he
going
goes.
on.
There it is. I want to ask
this is for you, Bobby Ham.
Marcus
we can't
what
hear
he
you.
thinks.
I think he got a donation.
Oh,
As
I
is
want
the
I think he
custom,
was
we
talking
throw
to
we
his
throw money
streamers.
around here. So thank you
that
so
would
much for
make
that, my man.
sense.
You
And
want
yes,
to
you
Here
hold
he
can.
on a
is.
second, or
I want
He
to
was throwing
ask
money, so-
Bert. I want to ask not Bert. Marcus, what he thinks of my combat skills.
What do you
Hmm.
think of Mystic's combat skills, Balteron? Asking you a question.
I didn't get to see a lot of his combat skills because
So
we
you
mostly
dodging, really?
rolled initiative, so I can't really give a good assessment. But overall, I'd say they're passable. You're not gonna die on me like Bert might.
I want to call Bert to the
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess over the ship speakers in the cargo bay, you hear Theed's voice come over the comms. You know, asking boat to come to the bridge.
I make my way from the cargo bay to the bridge.
Okay, you know, you get there, you see Theed at the computer navigation hologram.
Bert. I want you to be my co-pilot. You helped me with the last navigation. I want you to help me with this one and any preceding ones as well. When it comes to on land, I want you to be one of our main navigators.
Yes, ma'am.
I named my first mate. Well, mostly because he has navigational skills. So yeah,
Gotta be good for something.
Okay,
gotta
so
do that navigation modifier roll first.
yeah, so sanity you would roll first. Again,
Okay.
2d6 plus your wisdom plus the navigation skill.
Um,
All right. So plus my
I
wisdom.
I want to tell Marcus, thanks for the spar, and go back to the med bay.
Okay. So I guess when after Boat walks out, you thank him for the sparring, and shake his hand, and you walk back to the med bay. I guess while the navigation rolls going on, what is Mystic doing in the med bay? Is he just sitting around, or what is he doing?
He's tweaking with the locket and certain card.
Okay.
And also looking at my rifle that I made and make some tweaks to it.
Sanity.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I make you roll the navigation?
Yes, ma'am.
So this time he looks at the
Hold
the
on.
hollow
That's only
gravis.
1d6. Isn't he supposed to roll 2?
Oh yeah.
So I need to roll another one.
You just do
Yeah.
slash
Do 1d6.
2d6 plus wisdom and whatnot.
Okay. All right. Wait, would it be plus? So would I have to do 2d6 plus 1?
Is your wisdom plus 1?
Yes.
It is. So yes.
Thank you, Baldwin. There we
Okay.
go.
So he
Much better.
he aids you again. So the same thing.
Yeah.
Unless you have a 1 in wisdom. Okay, so I guess since Boat's helping you, he sees that you typed in the coordinates wrong, and he's like, oh, well, that 6 there is supposed to be a 9. So so yeah, so before you even jump, he sees that and he's like, that would lead us directly in the middle of a star. Blow up the ship.
Oh, I like that. That's 6 on that navigation skill check. So that's supposed to be a 9.
Oh
So,
dear.
Kogo, you can roll again with the plus 1.
That would have been ultra fast.
Saving the day.
Okay, so this time you're like, okay, so you change the 6 to a 9, and again we see
69.
so we see the ship again go through the drive space. So what are you guys doing on the ship?
I'm gonna be snooping on the cameras, playing with my sprite.
Okay. Anybody else? Just crew things.
I really only do 3 things, which is cook, make sure my weapons are ready, and then I do some of my martial arts training.
In Mystic, you just stay in the med bay.
I actually want to talk with Pete and ask her something.
Okay.
I want to ask her. Hey, Thee, do you know any medical techniques?
Second, I'm checking. I do have tech medical.
You also have bioscience. A little. But I mean, Ricky introduced his character to you. He said that he was a medic. So if you don't feel comfortable with you, okay, Ricky dipped.
No,
Uh-oh.
you didn't see that. I'm still here.
I didn't see your thing in Roll20. That's why.
It's coming back. Give it a
Okay.
second.
So you could try and tell him the knowledge that you have. Direct him to whatever the hell his name is. I'm a bad DM. I can't remember the player's name.
Leto.
Leto.
There we go. I think
Leto.
it's Leto.
That's Leto. Okay.
I'll look to Mystic and smile and be like, I have some experience.
Hmm.
I'll look at him and say, what skills do you have to offer to my crew?
I am really good at post and pre-tech, along with some computer knowledge as well.
I'll nod with an understanding and just sort of fiddle with my braces, like keeping them on, but just sort of like that idle movement that you do.
Gotcha.
Um,
So what are you
Oh,
guys
snips.
doing? Like, are you guys just like asking like
I'm
what?
just sitting in my room whittling, cleaning my guns into the
I'm
desk.
gonna pass the time.
But like, I mean, between Feed and Mystic, are you guys just changing?
I was just gathering some I as I have been, it was just gathering basic recon on the general situation of what crew I have.
Okay. So I guess the days pass and nothing happens, and you guys get into the system. The Clytus system,
Okay.
and from the outer rim of the system, it takes 2 days to get to planets. So I guess we see you approach the Valenti, 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 whatever. And as you guys get closer to the atmosphere, I guess whoever's on the bridge, which I'm assuming it's going to be Feed, and it's probably everyone
Sanity
would be
should
on the
be with
bridge.
me.
I think everyone would be on
Yes.
the bridge.
Whenever
you-
there's major navigation, I should have Sanity Bert there with me.
so there's a message to the ship. It's the kind of like
Basically a PA.
docking people. Like they make sure that like, okay, here's your credentials. You have to pay your docking fee. Blah blah blah. But on this planet, there is no docking fee. So you guys kind of looked out on that one. So they just want your credentials.
I'll provide them with the credentials I have.
Okay, and they say like, okay, go to this dock and poke at this spot. So I guess we see the ship landing, and you get another Kogo, you get a private message from this guy Richard Davenham, and he says please hurry, come to this bio at ASAP. Bring your crew, bring everybody. Make sure you're
Alright.
not followed.
A bar. I like
I'll
this
look
guy.
at the guy, say, I'll ask Bert and Marcus to follow up the end. But I'll ask everybody to with me.
Okay, so I guess you guys step off the ship and you're starting to walk into the major city on Valenti, and you see above you guys' heads you've got flying cows going by. There's bunch of neon lights, there's tall buildings, and you guys come up into a bow and you sit down on You see a table with a hooded man. You know, the table's kind of like floating in anti-gravity. Same thing with the chairs. There's like soft music playing and stuff, and you know, there's robots serving liquor. And I guess he sees you guys come in and kind of hails you towards them. You know, wave them, like, come sit with me. Do you guys sit over there?
I'll lead the way. I'll lead the way like a good captain should.
I follow up right behind her.
Okay. I guess he stands up and extends his hand for a handshake.
I offer it and I look him in the eyes. I
Okay.
can see his eyes.
He says, the crew of the Zirtam, I'm assuming.
Richard, I'm assuming.
Yes, that is right. I didn't expect a woman to be a captain. Not anything against women or anything. Just they're not very.
Relax, man. Relax. Fine.
Be
He-
surprised
you know,
at my skill.
He chuckles. He's like, I mean no disrespect, miss, but I desperately need your crew's help. The
We're willing to take on any task that you offer us, but what task would that be?
you know, he kind of like chuckles like nervously, and he's like playing, like not like playing with his thumb, but he's like fiddling with his hands, and you can tell that he's stuttering a little bit. Like, can't really tell if he's nervous or if he's frightened.
I
Um,
want to do a perception
I
check
wanna
for
act-
Yeah, I
what
would
he's
also
fiddling
like
with.
to percept him.
Only one of you guys can, but since Lito asked, he's a middle-aged man. He's got like dark hair that's starting to okay, it's starting to go gray a little bit. You know, he's kind of thin again. He's hooded. You can't really see his face that well, but no, he's like kind of like an older man. You can see like a scar, kind of like a small scar on his face.
There's just something I want to do first. I just whispered it to you.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. You can't. That's not the way that it looks. Exactly for that reason. But it's more like if you're going to get hurt or something, you can do it like that way. If you want. But if one of you guys wanted to do a perception check.
I would like to remind him that we don't work for free.
Decent token. He looks at you and he's like, oh yes. I expected none of the less. None of the least.
So what's the job?
Like, again, he's kind of like nervous, and he's like my work is confidential in a way, but I have a family that my family can't know about. This planet is really religious, and they believe that I am a part of this religious group, you see, but you know, he seems like he's scared, like he's like looking around and stuff, and he's like, and you know, he just sighs and he's like, I'm sorry, but I have. It just kind of stops. Like he like you can see that he doesn't really know how to explain this without giving out the details.
Want to go talk
Would it-
somewhere else, or
I will look at him. I'll smile warmly, and I'll be like, "Will it be more comfortable for you to talk about this where there are not as many people? Perhaps my ship."
Yes, possible. My life's in danger, and so is my family's.
Let's get you on my
asked-
ship, and you can get us the details.
Okay, so I guess he flips up his hood and
Sorry, Xena.
pushes it together so that way people can't see his face.
Before
Also,
we start walking off, I want to ask him: is he being watched at this moment, and by who?
you can have a perception check. Also, I messed up. I read my notes wrong. He's not part. He says he's like part of this religious thing. It's actually the military. My bad. It's like a
Oh, he's-
malicious
Okay,
group
so he's
in the.
gotcha.
Oh.
Perception check with that wisdom.
Perception?
Or
Yeah,
is
I
that-
guess it would be wisdom.
Yeah.
So is he part of the military for like the planet, or is he part of like a militant group?
It's a society.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so it's kind of like a cult that they double as military.
Okay, so you see when he gets up to leave after lead. You see some people exchanging looks and nodding, and as you walk out, you see them start to stand and approach the door.
Do I also notice this?
Guys, it looks like Xeno's the only one that does.
I want to warn Theed about a possible danger coming out.
I'll look-
This guy, I guess, overhears that, and he's like, oh shit, we need to go. Like he's like, with much urgency, he's like, we need to get to your ship now.
Is there a problem here?
Like I am said, people are after me. People want me dead. We must leave.
Are they here? Are they here now?
What I heard from your friend, they might.
Oh, let's go say hi
I'll
to
look
them
at-
then.
No, you must please.
Leto, no. We need to remain diplomatic until the situation is known.
Alrighty.
I guess you just keep hearing from him,
Very
like
well.
urgency
Let's
to
go.
get to the ship. And sometimes
The
you
correct
hear
way
him
to phrase
swear in
that is
Latin.
we remain neutral until we get paid.
Valid. I'm going to ask
Greg
that
strongly agrees with this.
that Marcus and Derek personally are on either side of this man, and that we have one in front and one in back as we're moving, just to make sure that he's covered and we get him to our ship.
Okay, and on your way, you still see me, like, looking behind him. You hear him swear in Latin a few times. Like, you can't tell it's swear. Like, you can't tell what he's saying, but it's swearing.
I want to watch the mysterious people and also tell the man to keep moving forward and do not look back. I have them in my.
Yeah, I guess you see him, like, kind of like fiddling with his hands, and he's like reciting, like, kind of like a prayer in Latin.
Do I notice them now?
Yeah, I guess all of you, if you look behind you, you can see, two.
At,
Yeah,
two people
at this
following
point,
you.
we noticed that we're being trailed.
Mystic pointed it out to us, and I don't mind them trailing us as long as we get onto our ship and we seal the ship before they actually can get on and board with us.
I mean, if anything, you could just stand throw the shit out of them.
Are we
Yeah.
not gonna run then? If we know we're being tailed?
I mean, if you guys want, you can make a
They're-
tactics roll or a navigation roll to.
Well, I'm
to the ship
assuming if
faster
they
and try
wanted
and
to
lose 'em.
actually. Well, I was assuming if they were trying to be malicious in their intents, the second we walked up to the man in the bar,
They would have already.
they
They would have already
would
moved.
they would have acted. They're on a recon more than they are on a assassination. So I want to just get him in the center, and I want to get us through crowds and busier areas to where we all stay together.
I could hold him up and then lose him in a crowd if you don't want them to track him back to our ship.
So they don't know where we are.
Agreed. Go, Marcus.
Wait,
All right.
Marcus, you sure you want to do that, or you want me to? Seeing what my combat skills like.
You can trust me.
Are we in a crowd of
If I do it
people?
right, I won't
Yeah,
even
you
need
guys are
combat
like
skills.
going through the streets and stuff.
Good answer.
All
Good
right.
answer.
Okay, I say y'all
So-
ready?
So what's going on? Mocus is going to
Um,
distract
so-
the two men.
Yeah.
They go ahead, and I basically stop and turn, and I wait for those two guys, at a choke point, like an alley or a doorway, and basically I sit there and I want to talk to them. So I wave at them and usher and like call them over and like, hey, come on over here. I want to talk to you.
They just kind of look at you weird, and they say, "What for?" And you can tell they have the same accent as this guy. You know, they have that Latin accent.
Well,
In this
see,
whole time,
I've
we
come
are
into a problem here because my companions are being freaked out by you guys. They think they're following, so I just want to I just want to ask your business that you had with that other guy over there that my companions want to talk to in private.
So I guess we see like these two Lojo guys. Like these guys are like 6 inches taller than you, so they're looking down on you.
Mhm.
You know, they're looking down. They just kind of exchange looks. And one of them sighs and just kind of puts their hands on their hips, and you can see a laser pistol on his hip. And the
And
other
my
one,
eyes light up, and I start getting excited. I'm like, I always wanted one of those. Are we gonna get in a fight? Oh boy, I do want me a laser pistol.
I guess
I
we hear we hear Mokus say that, and then we pan back to the rest of the group, and you guys are on top on the Zirtam now.
all right, and I shut the hatch, but I leave the door. I leave one of the minor entrances in that I would have shown to them, like one of
Okay.
the emergency entrances. I leave it unlocked so that Marcus can get in.
I asked for permission to go check on Marcus. I want to go back there without either
I
Marcus
also want to go
or
with him.
Okay, so before we do this, let's take a break for a few minutes. Let's take a few minute break here.
Okay.
That way, everyone can like assess the situation and whatnot. Also,
Bathroom.
yeah, bathroom breaks, water, food, whatever.
Okay.
I need water.
I got my water right here.
Don't tell me twice.
So, Sanity, if you want to jump
Yep.
over to it.
Yep. I will go ahead and do that then. All right. So
Okay.
let's do this. All right. So we are going to take a five-ish minute recess. So we can get water, get some food. Use the
This is going to
restroom.
get interesting.
Do anything that we have to do,
Uh-huh.
so we can come back and just focus purely on the story. And
tried
it'll
to
give
do
us some time also to
something
process
and,
what's going
other
on.
people, but I decided not to do it. I was
So
gonna shoot straight up in the air.
we're gonna take this
You know
break,
I'm gonna
and we will
recommend you to
be
stay.
right back. I'm gonna say in about 5 minutes or so. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Because
throw
we
it
don't
over to a
want
break
to-
I
screen.
am gonna stay.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute. Sorry, it's my bad. And we'll be back in just a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and play some music for you guys, and we will see you after this short break.